And staying with Donald Trump, the former president has doubts about the integrity of voting in the biggest prize next Tuesday, the battleground state of Pennsylvania. In a social media post, Donald Trump said the counties of Lancaster and York in Pennsylvania experienced voter fraud with thousands of potentially fraudulent ballots. He also repeated the same claim while addressing a rally on Tuesday night.
We've set an all-time record in the early voting, by the way, so if you have a mail-in ballot, get that damn ballot in, please, immediately, because they've already started cheating in Lancaster. They've cheated. We caught them with 2,600 votes. No, we caught them cold. 2,600 votes. Think of this. Think of this.
Now, last week, officials from the two Pennsylvania counties announced they'd found suspicious voter registration forms in large numbers. The first report of potential fraud came from Lancaster when election authorities found inaccuracies in roughly 2,500 registration forms delivered by a third-party group. And in neighboring York County, another third-party group delivered a batch of election materials that contained a few mail-in ballots, but mostly registration forms. Officials from both counties maintain that while some documents seem to be fraudulent, there is no evidence of any of them being actual votes. Now, investigations are currently underway in the suspected voter applications, and it is too soon to draw any conclusions. Pennsylvania's Democratic Governor Josh Shapiro says that Donald Trump is trying to create chaos and stoke division and fear about the election process right before polling day. Meanwhile, voters across Pennsylvania appeared frustrated on Tuesday as they stood in long lines to cast mail-in ballots.
I got here right at opening time. It was already around the block. And there was a lot of confusion. I think people assumed this was like early voting, we're starting to get used to the concept of that. But this is on-demand mail voting, so the infrastructure isn't as robust, I think.
Unlike other states, Pennsylvania doesn't allow people to vote early at polling centers. Instead, they need to mail their ballot or visit a dedicated drop-off location. Early vote totals clearly indicate Democrats are outpacing Republicans, even though Republicans have increased their early vote numbers by nearly 30% from 4 years ago. In 2020, President Joe Biden defeated Donald Trump in Pennsylvania by less than 1%. Will the pendulum swing this time is anyone's guess.
Firstpost decodes the U.S. election, explains how America chooses its president. Your primer on the race to the White House. Everything you need to know about how America votes and its global implications. U.S. Election Explained, every Monday and Thursday only on Firstpost.